Comprehensive explanation of testing.T and testing.M in Go. This mind map explains two critical components for testing in Go: testing.T for individual test cases and testing.M for managing global setup and teardown processes. Below is a detailed breakdown. 1. The testing T type is central to unit testing in Go. It helps in managing individual test cases, reporting errors, and logging information during test execution. Purpose: manages individual test cases, reports test results to identify failures and successes. Usage: test functions must follow a specific naming convention. They start with the prefix test. Each test function accepts testing.T as an argument. Key methods: the testing.T type provides several key methods to handle test execution. 1. To error: logs an error, marks the test as failed but continues execution. 2. T-errorf: logs a formatted error message and marks the test as failed. 3. Fail: marks the test as failed but does not stop execution. 4. Fail now: marks the test as failed and stops execution immediately. 5. Logs informational messages during test execution. 6. Skip: skips the test with a message. Example use case: testing.T is typically used for testing specific functions to ensure they produce expected results under various conditions. 2. Testing.M. The testing.M type is used to manage the overall lifecycle of tests, particularly when global setup and teardown logic is needed. Purpose: manages global setup and teardown operations for all tests in a package, provides full control over the test execution lifecycle. Usage: to use testing.M, define a special TestMain function in the test file. 1. Setup code that runs before any tests are executed. 2. m.run, executes all test functions in the package. 3. Teardown code that runs after all tests have completed. 4. OS exit code, ensures the process exits with the correct status code, signaling success or failure. Example use case: use testing.M for setting up databases or initializing configurations before tests, cleaning up resources such as closing files or database connections after tests. 3. Key differences between testing.T and testing.M feature: testing.T, testing for tests. Purpose: manages individual test cases, manages global setup and teardown. Execution: runs each test automatically, controls test execution lifecycle. Scope: individual test functions, all tests in the package. Use case: testing specific functions, setting up and tearing down resources globally. Summary: use testing.T for writing and managing individual test cases. It provides methods for error logging, failure reporting, and test skipping. Use testing.M for global setup and teardown with a TestMain function that controls the execution of all tests in a package. Together, testing.T and testing.M form the foundation for creating robust, structured, and maintainable test suites in Go.